Hello, that are going with the flow video. Gonna do some more enticing gameplay. We did Prussia and England already, so we're gonna do some Sweden. Just going down the list. I apologize for last game. I know I set up my mic kind of wrong and it was like picking up all my mouse sounds. But hopefully it's better for this one. Got a different board for once. Board H isn't too bad. Go usually H6 and H5 so we can have full coverage. All right. Jungle Explorer. And then we'll do our roll backing. Sands. Ooh, interesting. I'm thinking I'll go on the coast. All right, let's do this. This matchup is kind of tricky because the tier 3 enticing -2 damage to all doesn't really work into this. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, jungle start. One of the lands we can entice and use our defend 1 apparitions to solve it. -1 damage, and then the defend 1. And that one town, it does 3 damage, so that would do 2 damage total, and the defend 1 covers that with the -1 damage, doing 2 damage total. But let's get some miners and see if we can find some solutions while delaying our reclaim, getting some more cards into our hand. So I see the drift down here, but probably going to do Predatory Nightmares, solve this one, and then entice this, or just use the drift down on turn 2. I would prefer the drift down because I want the Dahan to actually do something. So we'll do this. Yeah, the turn 1 opening, because sometimes the miner will change how you open. I think I've already kind of showed that, at least with the two videos. I've had 2 different openings so far. But I think we're going to go... I think we'll go with this. Like calls to like is actually interesting. The thing is, it doesn't generate fear, but I think what I like about it is that it gathers the Explorer too, so we're not prone to the edge case. But I think I want to push this Dahan with Predatory Nightmares here. And then we get these Dahan out, so this isn't a issue. But let's see. I think Drift Down is the pick, though. So we'll roll with that. Skipping this event. Okay. Build jungles and mountains. That 4 is already going to cause an issue, so we'll try to find something to deal with that. Oops. Predatory over here. I think I'll pile it into our 2 for now, so at least I can deal with this Blighted Sands easier. I could keep this Dahan here, but escalation. So maybe I'll just push this here, so then if it explores, it still outnumbers. And then get these Dahan over here with the drift down. So we'll go here. Get these 2. And I think what I'll actually do here is instead of getting the minor, I'm going to get the major. Forget this. This is going to go into discard. And then forget this because I'm probably not going to play this again. Because I need a solution for this. So let's see what we get here. We got our pseudo skip, so we'll probably go with that. Play this and dread apparitions next turn. Which kind of sucks because we're delaying our major look. Well, yeah, we are. But I think I could actually do tier 2 enticing to gather the town out from here to here. And then this won't take blight, so. But overall, I do still think it's the pick for now. The concept still applies that we talked about last game. Delay over slay. Just finding our win condition as we make sure our board doesn't go to shit. So let's see. We got these two in. Like that, and then this defend 4. Not hitting any innates, but that's fine. Yeah, this Dahan. Hopefully, yeah. I'm just praying it's not mountains back to back. If you have any earned fear cards, resolve them now. Otherwise, 1 fear per player. In a land with badlands or beasts in town, destroy 1 badlands or beast. Okay, destroying that. 1 damage to the Han, 1 damage. We'll just, yeah, do that. Since we don't have any other damage powers, and then we're among the Han in the land with the most Han. Push half, round down. Oh man, that's just causing problems everywhere on the board. I think I don't want to send it there because yes, it'll clear, but if we get jungle and then jungle into coast, that's just gonna make the issue worse. So we'll just push it here, just make this a bigger problem. It is what it is. Alright, jungle ravage. Build the mountains, and we'll see what we get. Sands, and we do get swayed by the invaders. So that's unfortunate. Now I'm going to have 2 big problem sands, so I need to find a solution for that. Oh yeah, forgot to forget that, but we already talked about that was the plan. So no slow, we'll do time pass. And I think these 2 are the play because we get this moon. We have 2 animals. So that's going to give me tier 2 of enticing. We'll gather that town. But again, it doesn't address the Han issue here for the mountains. So I mean, I could like reclaim this, but the tier 1 isn't really doing much, and I'm just like gathering this Dahan out and still taking the blight, take the mining rush over here. So I don't think that is worth it. So, and then this allows me to dig for another major. So I think it's like what I have to do to make sure we're going to be all right. And I think I do have to just, instead of reclaim 2, just dig for another major. Because we're being pressured. We'll just forget drift down and then call Midnight's Dream. If we hit, we can maybe forget Infinite Vitality from play or Dreams of the Dahan, or just forget this if it's good enough that we feel comfortable that we don't need this to keep digging and delay our reclaim. But ideally, I do want to try to hit that any spot by turn 5. But I think we do go for the major. So let's see. Talons is not going to help us in our sands. And bargains is interesting. We do have walls of rock and thorn, but that doesn't. Let me see. So if I like played this and this. Oops, didn't mean to forget those. It's gonna do a right click. Because this gives me tier 1 of enticing and defend 1. We can do like this. Entice this. Walls of rock this. And I still have these two for the next turn. So I can infinite vitality this. And then this we probably just have to let go. But I think that may be it for now. Weave could be nice, but I don't have the energy to do like infinite vitality and weave. And I could do the -2 damage, but that doesn't help. So yeah, I think this is the pick for now. We do this, and then yeah, I get 1 fear from this. All the Rocket Thorn, 2 damage, defend 8, add wild, isolate. So let's see. Let's send this over here. So that's 2 more fear. And then let's reveal. I'm just going to reveal the last Terra 1 card for now. Dahan Reclaim Fishing Grounds. Damn, I only have 1 Dahan on the coast though. It's not going to be too helpful. Oops, I forgot to put this presence, but I wanted to make a sacred site here. Because usually I like to have a sacred site here and here, so I have full sacred site coverage on this board. You can do it here too. Like, usually I am okay letting this go, and then I'll have like these 2 central lands to cover everything. But a multiplayer, having this is nice because then you can touch other boards. And then having this covers these other lands. And then like other games I start like I go here, then here, but it just all depends on drafts and situations. But I did have the Groat 1 range, or 1 range. I could have gone like somewhere else, but I'll just do this for now since we already seen information. Okay, destroy 2 of my presence and gain a power card, or forget a power card, gain 2 energy, move up. Oh yeah, just gonna forget this was the plan that we talked about. Okay, so I could do some more digging, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Forget a power. Oh, destroy 2 presents. Yeah, I think that is the play, because this is going to be only 3 energy. I'll have 4 energy next turn. So let's destroy these 2 presents. We'll make a sacred site with our grow 2 next turn. And we'll gain a power card. Still need to dig for like a win condition. We got solidify. We'll just grab that. I feel like it's the instant pick. Sea monster's too slow. Wins is usually good in some situations BoDaN to defend, and like if you control the game enough, like and more so in multiplayer, that can like help the team win at tier level 2 if we mitigate all the cities, get them off our board, and prevent more of them coming. Bargains is not going to be enough into Sweden, so. And then we got this combo that we've talked about before, and I feel like everybody knows now, but I don't. I think it was cool that it took a little bit for people to figure it out when NI came out, like first came out. So we did that. We'll forget. Let's see. I could do this 4 energy plus 2. That only gives me 6. That doesn't give me the 7 here. And then this does have the Earth, so once I hit that any, I will have the Sun. But my plan anyways was to forget this from play, so I think we're fine. I'll probably play these 2, forget this, reclaim this, and then play these 2. So that means I should reach the 5 energy spot before I consider the reclaim. What turn are we on? 3? Oh wait, no, boom. Sorry, any. That presence kind of tripped me out, but I know I did that. Okay, disease doesn't prevent builds. Oh no, we got a second city in our land too. 1 fear per board with a disease. And then defend 2. Yeah. Doesn't really do much, but I guess we'll take it. It's a forced defend, yeah. Isolate. I think we'll protect this Dahan just in case of like a coast into mountain or mountain into coast type of situation. Yeah, I think we'll roll with that. We don't want bigger issues, even though we do have Solidify and we have Destroy Presence now. So we're kind of not that scared. So I could actually go for some tempo, gambling on one of these and just hedge my bets. But I think I'll just go with that. I think we're fine if they get into one of these lands. I'm not too concerned. And then defend 1 in all lands. So there is a defend 2 here. So that's what, defend 3 total. The Hondo is 1 damage. I'll just do that. And then let's see. Sands we ignore. That disease for now. And the coast. So we stop that one. Land 2 is about to get ugly, but that should be our first 2 blight here. Infinite vitality this, and then just solidify like the coastal stuff. Okay. Make this sacred site. Oh, this is perfect. If I do -1 all damage, that's definitely not going under 6. That's 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That definitely works way better into livestock. So we'll pay our energy. Did I want to reclaim? I guess I could reclaim this because it has the sun and the earth, and that frees up the any. So that means I could probably hit full enticing that way, perhaps. Maybe 1 air, 2 air. No, because then I would only have one animal. This would have to have at least one of them. And this one, I mean, at least we can hit tier 3 enticing though. Because then I just make this the air, and we'll have 2 air, 3 moon, 1 animal. And in Spirits May a Dream, we can leave that floating. Or I guess I Spirits May a Dream the air, and then we leave the any for the event. But I think for now, we use Enticing to gather this town out. I guess we could just pile it into the 2. Just in case we get like a hammer for a fear bomb. Yeah, we'll do that. It's already an issue anyways. Infinite Vitality this. And yeah, this is gonna build, but Solidify I can put these 2 presents. This is under threat, but it's should be fine. Because, oh yeah, we could use the any to get the second animal for this, and then like if I entice this, if this does explore, like gather the town out into here, something like that. And we'll call the Midnight Dream. Our land number 5 has the most Dahan. So let's see what happens. Now I have regrets reclaiming this instead of getting the energy. That was a dumb mistake. Could have really went off. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna forget this, get this. Yeah, get UG because it has the sun. Get 2 energy. Yeah, that's fine. Missionaries arrive. I guess we forget the UG. And then we added disease to a land with city. I think we'll go like that. And then 2 fear. And I lost my beast earlier, but now I get to add 1. Let's add that here. Alright, Ravage Sands. This is good. But does the Dahan die has what, 6 HP? Yeah, it definitely dies. Could have done Enticing, man. I wouldn't have health anyways, but let's see. Okay. Let's take our 2 Blight. And I think we'll Mining Rush into here. And we build the coast. Okay. Let's see. What lands swayed by the invaders? Okay. It does suck we got this again because it just guarantees the win, but I mean, like I said, I'm gonna be playing like multiple times against each adversary, so I'm not gonna stress about it. I think maybe I'll just grow into there, get the energy, and get the +2. Okay. Target myself. Get the Midnight's Dream. We have that, but I can always. I guess let's just do Spirit's Mega Dream to get the animal. And then we'll leave this any open. I guess we could do what? Plant for this? Milk the fear on this city. Alright, I guess I could just do it in the my 1. H1, that will like push them out. Pile more stuff into here. Probably worth it, and we haven't seen, like, we already have a wild here, so the isolate will shut down that explorer before we start heading into stage 3. But yeah, we definitely need to find a way to cut down this fear deck. But I mean, we got the search engine going with this, so let's continue our digging like a miner. But yeah, let's get this destroyed presence out there. We'll make this the origin land. Put this. Let's protect that Dahan in here. Then we got our defend 3 all around. And then walls, Rocket Thorn. So let's see. Well, yeah, we'll just keep piling into here. Oops, not blight. Do that. And now let's see what we get from this. And we're most likely going to reclaim next turn. I'm kind of punching myself right now for not getting energy earlier, because that's affecting our flexibility to play some of these cards. But it's okay, because this would have been nice. Maybe just would have done it here. But I mean, do we have the threshold for this? We would. Oh, I didn't even like put my enticing land down or reveal a fear card. Sorry, guys. We would have just done it here. It doesn't really matter. We can't stop a build. This would have went in here. And we'll just reveal, like, I don't really need fear knowledge. I'm just gonna reveal this. But yeah, this is I think we're gonna go with Bombard. Because Vigor would require me to use the Han movement So we'll go with this. But that does leave me with only, what, 5 energy on the reclaim, so I gotta play this. And I'll reclaim for a miner, hoping for a sun or earth to get the threshold going. Remnants. Well, we're only 1 earth off. I guess I'm gonna forget this. I don't want to pay the energy. I'll forget that so we can just have the defend 4 in the future. Let's see, hunting parties. No, and 1,000 small struggles. Oh no, we're going blighted. But once you have solidify, that's just more ammo for destroy presence. So it is A-OK. I think we'll send it here. And then slip. And destroying presence. Yep, this is exactly what we needed, so it's okay. Immigration accelerates. Terror level 1 still. Sure. Ravage Coast. Skip with solidify. Build the wetlands. Mountains, use the solidify skip there. Wilds. Okay, and we're about to go into stage 3. That's bombard. Yeah, we'll go here. But that should be 5 damage. Guess we could do these 3. I kind of want to hit the city though. Because solidify, the defend 3 will cover this. -2 damage to all here. This will do 3 damage. 4 damage. So yeah, I think I have to not take a blight, just do the 2 towns and the explorer. So that's, I get 2 fear from this and then 2 4 from that. Could have got another fear card if we hit the city, but I think it's okay. And I think I'm gonna move these in here to get ready for Balls of Rock and Thorn. This explorer, we'll send it here. Okay. Alright, time passes. Let's see what we get. Grab this. Okay. And then Spirits May a Dream. Grab the animal. Yeah, that's probably what I do. It doesn't really do much though, but let's see. We're doing defend 3. Oh. This would be the origin land. then we entice this. Everything does -2 damage. So the city is doing 3 damage. This is doing 1, so that's 4. The defend 3 should cover it. Prone to edge case. And then I want to add a Badlands here with hazards. Prepare for that. And I could gather something in, but yeah, I don't think it's worth it, so we're going to choose Moon just in case we get new species. Oh man, I guess I could use the defend 4 here to like edge case proof this, but I'd rather save this for stage 3 because combining that with the defend 3 from solidify will be way better. So we'll roll with this, and let's, before we end our turn, do another one of these. We got sleep, which gives us full enticing for the gather 5 because it's the tri-element card. But that's not really helping us. And we got Tigers Hunting, which could fear farm the cities, so I think I might go with that. So let's see, 2 fear. Oh wait, I was at 1 energy +2 -2, so I should be at 1. And then we'll add a beast. 2 damage. We'll just push this out over here, which makes the land safer. It's 2 more fear. And yeah, we'll see. This can, once I set up more Badlands, this will be helpful. Okay. Oh wait, destroy presence real quick before I read that. Let's get rid of this sands because I want to have lands with BoDaN. Okay, widespread hunting during the next ravage action with buildings. If beast or presence destroy my beast, I forgot to push it from Tigers Hunting. No, that was a misplay. It's okay. I guess it kind of helps me. Otherwise, they do 2 damage, so they would have been back to 5, and I guess my misplay helped me out. Add a disease to a land with 3 more invaders. Go here. Or actually here. And then push. I can push 3. I don't, so we can try level 2, gather up the Han, 1 damage per Han. We'll just put this in here. You know what? Ping a town just in case we get strife, -1 HP. Fear the unseen, move explore town from a land with presence. Sure. Okay. This game is going to be just grinding and a little longer than I expected, but it's all right. So these are good. We build the mountains. And then, let's see, sands, wetland. Apologize about that. And And slow, we have nothing slow. Reclaim 1. Actually, this one's more important because we have the 2 Dahan in there. Do bombard. Running out of gas. I can't even threshold this. Is what it is. So let's do what we do. I get the midnight stream back. And probably spirits may have a dream for this. And hope for something to remove this one. So we're enticing it to this, skipping this, origin land for this is this, for the defend 3. Bombard this for the city. Most likely. We'll see. I'll decide in the slow. So let's see what major we get for Call of Midnight's Dream. Blazing. We got the setup. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 10 fear. And you got a good amount to go, but I like it. I like it. We're not going to play it. Get her 5 plus 2, so that's 4, 9. Yep. I think we're in business. Yeah, see what we can do. Okay. So resourceful. No, not resourceful. Strip the land bare each town. Do +1 damage when ravaging. This one's usually tragic for enticing when you do -2 damage, like sweet in the side, like in a regular game with no extra damage. This one is pretty tough. So let's see. Add disease in inland with the most buildings. Getting their disease in there. And then I do have 3 Dahan, so I get energy and me reclaim 1 card. Let's get that Tiger's Hunting. Yep. It's all coming together. So mountain, this is skip from solidify. We build the sands and the wetlands. Oops. Oh yeah, I forgot to keep forgetting to destroy presents. But let's try that. Jungle and sands. Wilds. And sands. But thankfully this blight card is giving us continuous destroyed presence for solidify. Alright, bombard. 1 fear, 2 damage, add Badland. Actually, because this for blazing would do get one city, but that's the same thing right now. So I'm just gonna stick with it here. So that's 2 damage plus this BoDaN before I add this BoDaN, so that's 5 fear. But I guess there is the play if I do this. Yeah, let me calculate the fear real quick, y'all. So we're 4 times 5 is 20. And then 4, so 24. So let's just be like, say I did Tiger's Hunting here. Like I know I'm gonna have 7 energy. I could play like this, and like reclaim 1 this. And let's see. Because if I get 2 extra energy, yeah, that's not gonna do much. But the BoDaN, put the BoDaNs in here, so that'd be 2 city kills. So that's already 10 fear. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 20. And then the Tiger's Hunting will get me the last 5 fear I need. So if I Tiger's Hunting this, that's just, how many fear is that? Because it's only 1 damage plus 2 BoDaNs. So that's 5. Oh yeah, but then the 2 from this. Okay. So I think we are. Let me put this back. And do. Well, no. It's okay. I think we already have it mapped out. I'm not going to overthink it. So. We don't need to put the extra BoDaNs in the H2 sands. So time passes. I do this. Play these. And then, so this gives me a BoDaN in here. And then I can do this in a certain order. So then Enticing gathers this in. Oops. All right. We'll do the Tiger's Hunting, 2 fear, add a beast. 1 plus 2 BoDaNs, so that's 5 fear for the city. And then blazing in here. So that's 1 city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There we go. And then, I don't know, just push this all into the jungle. It's probably fine. So GG, there we have it. Sweden kind of took a little bit longer than I wanted, but I mean, turn 8 isn't too late, because usually I would say the average is between turn 6, 7, or 8, or somewhere along there is usually the average pace. So I don't say we're behind. So there you guys have it. Until the next video for BoDaN. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Thanks for going with the flow.